Hello everyone, welcome to the practical series of AI. Today we'll be doing the practical towers of Hanoi. Now I am doing this practical. Actually, I'll just show how what we have to do actually. So I am just logged into this particular site mathsisfun.com. So here we have some puzzles, games. You can also play this at this particular website. So here we have three peg bars. The first one, the left side. Okay, then the intermediate one, the target one. So what we have to do, this is our source. The leftmost is our source, the rightmost is our target, and the middle one is our intermediate one. So we have to these are the three rings of three different colors. So we have to arrange these rings in the same order as we have in the source to the target. Okay? But there are some rules. The rules are we can only pick up one ring at a time. Only one ring can be picked up from from the source or any other peg bar, and we cannot place a larger ring over a smaller ring. A smaller can be placed over a larger one. So let us see how it works. So first we'll see the see what we want to do, then we'll write a Prolog program. So what we can do is, first we take the smaller ring and place I'm just showing the solution. We will see this solution of course by using the Prolog program. So the first thing what I do is I bring the ring source to the target, then I take the second ring, the top ring, from the source to the intermediate, then the ring from the target to the intermediate, then the ring from this source to the target, then the topmost ring from the intermediate to the source, then the ring at the intermediate to the target, and finally this one to the target. So this is how these are the various steps. So there are 7 steps which are the minimum it can be done in the 7. It cannot be done in less than that number of steps. Now let us see how we can do this using Prolog. So we write a program. Of course in Prolog we won't find these visuals, we'll just see the steps. Okay, so if you have forgotten the steps, please go again, play this video again, then you write the steps and compare it with the Prolog program. Okay, so this is the required program code for Prolog to implement the Tower of Hanoi. I will also send the link where I have saved this program. I will share it in the description section. So this is the required code. Let us see how it works. So first we start with this part. Okay, this one. Okay, so the first you can say the rule, move n x y z. So what is this x, y and z? N is the number of rings. So here in this case, as we see, the number of rings are 3. There are 3 rings in this case. So we can even have n can be any value, 3, 4, 5, 6, any. So here we are suppose when we are executing we will take 3 rings, so therefore I have taken 3 rings here. So this is our x. Okay, so we need to move n number of rings from x to y. So this is our y. Okay, and this is the intermediate. While executing the program, I will consider this as the source. I will write, instead of x, I will write source, because x in this case is the variable, and this is the destination, and this is the intermediate. This is the intermediate. So when we run this query, I will show how to run it. This is the program part, and in Prolog we know how to run it. Okay, I will show you how to run it. So what we'll type command is move. So what we'll type, move 3. Suppose instead of x, if I write source, okay, I'll just write it here x, y, z. So in that case, now n is greater than 1. N means the number of rings. So in the first case, n is equal to 3. Of course it is greater than 1. So then m is n minus 1. Now this m is n minus 1. So I will suggest you to just go through the Prolog tutorials. Okay, many many PDFs are available. This is a very simple programming language. So this you must also know the syntax and the various commands. So m is n minus 1 means m will become, so because of this m will become equal to 2. Now move m x, z, y. So here what will happen, in this case this m will be instantiated to 2, and this is our x is our source, z is the intermediate, and y is the destination. So next this will be executed and this things will be instantiated. Then the next is this one, move 1 comma x comma y comma dash. So this will ensure that this query gets this one gets executed. So because of this, what will happen, move top disk from, now x, instead of x we have the source, so we will get written on the execution board that move top disk from, x means source, to y means it is the destination. So what will happen because of this, what we'll see is that this will be moved here. Okay, this will be moved here in this case, and it will be written. Okay, then next what we see is that next this will be executed. So move m, now our m is 2, and this z is our intermediate, so this is our intermediate will come here, z will come here, and y and x, their position has changed. And then again, because of the backtracking property, this will be executed again, move again. So now instead of n equal to 3 we'll have 2, and this will continue. Okay, and it will be executed in such a way that what we have seen is this will come here, this will come here, okay, and then this will come here, then this will go here. Now of course we won't see this visuals, I am just making it for demonstration purpose. What we will observe in that case will be the this written this text will come that move this from this to this, and we can check those things. Okay, so now let us execute the program. So now in order to execute the program, I will just open this SWI Prolog, and in the file I'll select a new. When I select a new, it will tell me what name should be there, so I'll just write tower underscore Hanoi. I'll name this file, save. When I type save, this this new window will open. I have to type the commands which I have shown here. I have already copied them, so I'll just this is our command. Okay, so I've just copied it here. So after doing this, we will just compile it, make. So it will save us, tell us to save it, we will save it. Now compiling is done. Now I'll just come here and into file, consult. This is the file which we have to run, tower Hanoi, which we have saved. Now I'll just type it, I'll just click it and open. So now you can see it is compiled. Okay. There are two clauses. Okay. Now how to run it? Now as seen in that particular program, you can see what we have to type. Okay, so here in this case, as we have seen, we have to type this move. Okay, move n, x is our source, y is the destination, and z is the intermediate. So what we'll type, move, the number of disks are 3, and source to destination, and then intermediate. So maybe some spelling mistake into there, intermediate maybe. Okay, so intermediate, and then a full stop. So we have to type this query here, and we will get this solution. This is how we can run. I'll just enter, and this is what we get. So these are the steps which will be followed. So there are 7 steps, as I have shown while demonstrating, that minimum 7 steps are required, and we are done with this. So move top disk from source to destination. Okay, then move top disk from source to intermediate, then from destination to intermediate, then from source to, and this will be done. So this is how we can run the Prolog query using we can run this program using Prolog. Okay. So we can also solve this tower of Hanoi using Python. So this is the Python code. which I have highlighted. This is the Python code for Tower of Hanoi. Okay. And when we execute, I want to execute it, we can execute it. So this is the output which we get. So here we have n, then source, destination and intermediate, and this is the required code. Okay. So you can execute it whichever way. You can even do this in C, C++. So I've shown in Prolog and Python. You can try this. So thanks for watching.